Hey guys, Resort here, and the Zombies trailer has finally been released. This is the world premiere. I'm going to do an in-depth trailer analysis for this. I'm going to pause parts, point things out. I'm not going to play the video by itself without talking. If you guys want to watch the video, if you haven't already, the link will be in the description. But I'm going to just be pointing things out. I'm not going to just play the video. So, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Alright, let's start with this first scene of the bus going through this scenery, and I'm going to stop it. The bus goes through a couple of sceneries before it reaches the station. This is a cornfield or some sort of field that plant has been grown. The plants, or corn, it seems exactly like a cornfield, is fully grown or almost grown. It's very tall, so it's almost grown fully. And that's a little peculiar because this area doesn't seem like it has many people necessarily living in it or growing these plants. And there is a power line right in the middle of the field. These are just two things I wanted to point out. I don't know much else, but just wanted to point that out. And in the left's back of this frame right here, it looks like trees, just regular trees, and then some sort of building. This all may just be scenery. We might not at all see this. Maybe when we are in the bus, we might see this, but for now, I just classify it as scenery. As we go a little bit ahead before it transitions into the next scene, notice the sky. The sky looks exactly like it looks in the map Moon on Black Ops. After you blow up the Earth, if it is the Earth, for what we know, it is the Earth. But after you blow up that with the 3 rockets, the sky looks like this. It looks orange. It looks kind of like space in some way. There's ashes flying everywhere. But let's transition to the next scene. It's just the bus going through a bridge. You can't necessarily see anybody in the bus, but it's just going through the bridge, and there's still ash flying everywhere. So let's get to this area right here. The map kind of darkens when the bus is turning into the station, and you still can't see anybody that's in the bus. It's still very dark, and there's just fire and stuff in the background. So let's get to the actual bus parked in the station. Once it parks, you can kind of see some things. I'm going to start pointing out some things. So, you can see that this is the back view of what the view we had in the teaser. This shows kind of the back scenery. And to the left, it seems like, it's all debris, but it looks like some kind of barricade. It may be a barricade or something like that. We might get out of the bus in this station right here, but for now, it's scenery, and it doesn't look it doesn't look clear enough for me to see what it is. But there is text in the left middle. I can't see what it is. I'm trying to zoom into it and point it out, but it's not anything that could be, readable. And another thing I want to point out is the giant water tank that's in the background, just sitting there. So, this is another view that we've already seen. This is from the teaser, so I don't need to say anything about it. It's just the same thing we've seen from the teaser. But this overhead view of the bus, it says bus and then terminal. This is a bus terminal, and then the sky over here doesn't look as orange as it did at the beginning. It seems purple. It might be just the view that's going on right here, that it's a different sky, but this seems like it's all the same area, so why would it have, purple sky instead of orange? So I just wanted to point that out, and we're gonna go continue on to the trailer. Now this is an overhead view of pretty much everything that you will see from the bus. It's all just debris. We've seen this before. There's smoke in the background, cars, just areas that zombies could come from. And now let's get to the good part where the zombies actually come into the map, where the bus is. So it just fades out and introduces the zombies. Now, these zombies, they don't seem like they've been altered at all. They just look like regular zombies, but they're wearing different things. This zombie in the front is wearing a straitjacket. you can see that it has blue eyes. It's about to switch to another 2 zombies that are getting closer to the bus. So this zombie, you can see the back of it. It shows its skin, and it's kind of the same skin tone as what the head is. So that isn't anything to do with the clothing, but the clothing is a straitjacket. The first time I actually saw the trailer, I was watching on my phone, and it is a very small phone, so I thought those things behind them were knives and just like some mutant zombies, but no. There's just this straitjacket, and there's blood tripling. But it might not be, but right here I pointed out, it's some kind of distinct shape or figure. I don't know about you guys, but it looks like a human. It looks like someone just sitting there. And it's kind of odd. It's not moving at all with the zombie moving, but it kind of looks like a person. Tell me what you think of that. But you can see right before it transitions, while these 2 zombies are still going to the bus, you can see a zombie kind of fall off the bus. It looks like it's just attacking it, but it's either a person trying to climb back into the bus or a zombie attacking it. So let's get on to the next frame. It shows the front view of a zombie. We can see it has blue eyes, obviously, like all the other zombies, because they are in control of Richtofen, as far as we know. And the zombie behind this zombie is wearing some sort of like hospital apron of some sort, and just regular, just rotten out. And now we go to the same overview that we saw before, but it has zombies infested everywhere. You can see the zombies are coming from the top and the surrounding bottom. The water tank you can kind of see right here that I was pointing out before when we couldn't, it was in just a shadow, but it's right here. The zombies are just going towards the bus. They are attracted to the bus because we will now see that humans are in the bus. From the zombies, you can point out a couple of zombies that look different. These 3 zombies right here are on fire, and they don't seem like they're really affected by it. They might be used to the fire. When they're touching other zombies, though, the other zombies catch on fire. You can see one example in the bottom left, like the far bottom. I pointed out with an arrow right here, but it goes next to another zombie, and then that zombie catches on fire. So it may be a spread effect, and you have to douse the fire zombies so they don't cause, all the other zombies to come catch on fire. And we flip to the scene of a gun being reloaded. Now, we already know, if you've seen the trailer, that these are different characters. It's not the same character. We can kind of see his face there, but you'll see what the characters fully look like in a second. This gun, it's one of the new Black Ops 2 guns. I don't necessarily know what it is as of now, but this is a different character. And this is another scene of someone reloading their gun, but they're actually in the bus. Now, it's confirmed that we are going to be in this bus for this game mode, and we're going to be out of the bus fighting. So while the bus is going to the different places, we're going to be fighting in the bus, trying to defend it. So we flip to the next guy reloading. His hands all bloody, so it seems like they've been in combat before this bus has parked. And you can kind of see his face. You're about to see his full face in a second. But now we get this guy reloading. It looks like the Olympia, but it might be the model. It looks exactly how the Olympia reloads. So it's definitely going to be the Olympia. But right before it switched scenes, I am going to pause it right here so you can kind of see the whole inside of the bus. You can see the bus is barricaded. The zombies will try to breach in, and there is a latch on top of the bus. And it seems like there's going to be access for you to get on top of the bus and defend it there, as well as inside the bus. And let's get out of the bus with this scene. The doors fly open, and we see a new character. It is a female. And behind her, it seems like it's the first character that we saw reloading, with the red jacket sleeves on. And with this female character, all the characters in this game mode are different. My theory of this trailer is this is just going to be the the 4v4 that they've released. This is not the classic zombies that everyone's hoping for. I'm pretty sure this is just it's just information about the new mode that they added, and then classic zombies are still going to be the same. That's why they have new characters. I don't think this will have anything to do with furthering the storyline, making the storyline longer. It might have few details, but this seems like it won't have anything to do with the storyline. The past storyline has caught up to this moment, obviously, because of the blue eyes of the zombies, but it isn't gonna continue the storyline.